card, the main event, the Sugar Show. I told you guys, I said first round knockout every single interview, every single time I got asked what's gonna happen. It's a first round knockout. It went perfect, fucking just like Jose's fight. You know, I can't complain. Made it 57 or something like that, and got out no injuries. When I was in there, I know the cage did feel a bit smaller. I could tell. I didn't ever feel like I was in any danger. Even when I'm up against the fence, moving back and forth, you know, I don't feel like I'm in danger because I'm basically waiting to counter. If he throws something while I'm up against the fence, I'm ready to counter at any moment. So he did hit me with a good right hand. It's weird getting hit in a fight. I don't get hit a lot. So when I do get hit, I was like, whoa. You know, it's not like, oh shit, or it's a panic or anything. It's just like a moment of realization, like I just got hit, which is weird because I don't get hit much. Because then I go into fights, I'm probably expecting, like, I'm not gonna get hit, I'm too fast, I'm too good. But I did get hit, and Eddie couldn't have been nicer. Such a nice motherfucker, a gangster, a warrior. I don't know. He was one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and probably the nicest guy I've ever fought. Much respect to him. And you know, after the fight, he's like, "Wow, what'd you hit me with?" It was funny because it's weird when you're talking to someone and you're like, you're not even there anymore. It was clean. So my knockout versus Cody Garbrandt's knockout. It depends what perspective you look at it. If you look at it as a pure coaching technique, high-level striker, you're like, okay, this technique, this skill set that he threw and knocked this guy out was so high level. Cody's looked like he literally went and threw it like it was a bar fight. It was a fucking sweet knockout. 100% worth 50 grand. 100% not like a beautiful knockout. And over a tough guy in a sense out. But if you're just seeing which one's more clean, like mine's more clean. This is way cleaner. It was fucking. I threw it earlier in the fight. You guys can go back and watch. It didn't land as clean as this one. Uppercut, 3 in the air, get his hands doing whatever, and then I come straight with that too. So boom, and I just throw it so fast. It was so clean. I knew I hurt him to the body. I knew once I hurt him to the body with that spinning body kick. Have you ever been hit in the liver? Your body's just like, oh, he's still trying to hit me with the right hand. He's such a tough motherfucker. But right when I hit him with that body shot, I knew it was over. I got excited. I was trying to take his head off with a spinning kick. I really wanted a spinning finish. I did a bunch of interviews before and said I wanted a viral knockout. I think I got that, but I really wanted that spinning knockout so bad. I wanted that, but like I said, can't complain. Perfect fight for me. That's 2 in a row. First round knockouts. I think I have like 9 in my career. I'm a first round knockout, walk-off artist. So that felt good to do. Then right after that fight, was the Neil Magny fight. Didn't get away.
Conor McGregor took to social media just a little bit ago and said he's retiring. Curious if he spoke to you, if you guys knew something like this was in the works. He says he's done.
So I'll remind everybody that we're in a pandemic. The world is a crazy place right now with all these things that are going on. And, you know, I think that everybody feels this right now. There's no fans, can't travel the fights around. You know, I think everybody is pissed off, confused. You know, been locked up in their houses for 3.5 months. People are wearing masks. People are, you know, there's protests, there's riots. The list goes on and on. And I don't know. I don't listen. If you don't think that what I'm doing right now is probably the hardest thing that I've ever done, and if you don't think that 3 times a day I throw my hands up and I'm ready to say, you know what, this. Believe me, and the amount of people that I have gunning at me right now is insane. It's insane. But here we are. This is our 5th fight? We've pulled off our 5th fight. No other sports are going right now but us. And one of the beautiful things about this sport is you don't have to fight. This isn't the NBA or the NFL where you better be at practice, you better show up and do this, you better do that. You don't have to do anything here. And if these guys want to sit out and retire right now, or anybody feels uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form with what's going on, you don't have to fight. It is all good. So if that's what Conor's feeling right now, Jon Jones, Jorge Masvidal, you know, I feel you. It's not like I'm going, holy, this is crazy. This is nuts. Nothing is crazy and nuts right now because everything is crazy and nuts right now. So on a certain level, I totally understand it and get it. I heard some information today, which is funny that it was today. It's because of this deal that I'm working on. But Proper 12 whiskey has sold an obscene amount of liquor, you know? And I don't know what his financial situation is with that thing, but I would imagine he owns a good piece of it. Conor McGregor's not gonna need any money anytime soon, you know? He loves the fight, he's passionate about it, and he's got an incredible fighter IQ, but whatever his reason is, when a guy said, you know my feelings on retirement, when you say you wanna retire, don't worry about it. You do your thing, man.
BeatsbyNeVs.
Masvidal, he spoke to ESPN earlier tonight. He said he laid out a statistic that fighters get paid 18% of the revenue generated by the UFC. Are you able to address that, whether that's accurate and whether that's a number that could change, that he's saying fighters should get more of the revenue that's generated?
Being the financial wizard that he is, I'm assuming his numbers are correct. Here's the thing about Masvidal. We just signed a new deal with Masvidal. Masvidal just signed a new 8-fight deal. He's got 7 fights left on his deal, you know? And my people were working with him and trying to get a deal done with him when he already has a deal. Jon Jones has like 7 fights left on his deal. He just signed a new deal less than a year ago. So guys, you can say whatever you want about it. I have a deal. We just did a deal with both guys. This isn't one of those scenarios where like they've got some 3-year-old deal and it's like, oh man, that was 3 years ago. I'm in a much different place. This was months ago.
Knockout performance bonuses that I'm going to get in my bank from all these guys. You know, they come out and show up. I'm excited for the Bantamweight division. It's the best division in the UFC. We have some killers. It's a Shark Tank. I mean, you got Dominic Cruz in there. You got Uriah Faber still, you know, doing what he wants to do. I mean, you have so many guys that are. It's a Shark Tank division. You know what I mean? They're talented. They're fast. They're strong, and I'm just excited to get back to the top and get my title back and come one, come all.
See, is your main challenge? Who is the guy in the division you look to and say he is the guy?
It's the old Cody. That's it. It's me versus me always. If the old Cody comes back, fuck, he's a scary dude. You know what I mean? Cody 2.0 is here, and I just got to keep bettering myself inside my profession, outside my profession, doing the right things in life, making the right decisions, and everything else falls into place. So I don't fear any man. I fear myself.
Last one for me. Do you see any of yourself in O'Malley, a guy, cocky guy that, you know, he had the big knockout tonight and he seems to be on the fast track? When you look back to when you were that age, do you see any parallels there?
No parallels. I was 25 years a world champion. He's 25. I was 11-0 world champion. He has not fought anybody in the top 15. How many people did I fight in the top 15? Under 2 years in the UFC, I became a world champion. That's a fast track. I was fighting the best, am the best, will be the best. No comparison. But I will say I like his style. I like his little flashy hair. You know, it's cool for the division. So keep doing his thing. Keep getting those wins. We'll see you at the top, buddy.